I don't feel like it was as difficult as some period pieces would be. Shooting this, we had the benefit of it being very absurd and part of the joke being not historically accurate. So the major difficulty, rather than the whole period setting, I think, was getting out on location and having everybody out there, camping out and doing this whole long shoot on location. That was a little bit more of the difficulty than, I guess, the period setting. I, as a director, am looking for people that I like to call could be a part of my coven. I've been trying to make a kind of family, over the years since I was in school. I have people, and then beyond then, I have people that I've kind of formed this really close-knit team together. And as we go along, I'm looking for people that have the kind of energy and the work ethic and workflow that would mesh with this kind of family unit that we've been building. And we do have it, so it's really it's a joy to be able to work with people that I'm that tight with. It was originally my idea was to have this be a feature, but I pretty quickly realized in the writing process that it would not just be difficult, but also be a little bit excessive, if I'm using the right word, for what this joke and what the style of this is supposed to be. I think to push it that far might be testing people's patience, and that's not what I want to do. That's not what comedy should really be doing. It should be testing your expectations, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want people to get tired. So a short definitely seems to be the right fitting. Like it hits hard because of the length. So that's why. I think the purpose of a film is to portray a message. You, in my opinion, should set a very clear goal, have something to say, and then try as hard as you can to say what you have to say about that, to make it a clear portrayal of whatever message you're trying to send. Two elements that make a film good. I think one of the key elements is having a crew of people who really are behind the same goal. Everybody is with the game plan. That just makes for such an amazing environment. And then when people do that, I think maybe if that's the first, the second thing maybe, or it may be reversed, is to have that clear message set. You have to have a clear goal in mind, I think. And then when a group of people are aware of that clear goal and can bring it together to fruition, there's no way you're not going to make something, you're going to make your message be. Shit got real. We were out there on set filming during the Santa Ana winds, so we had to be very careful. We were filming on location. We couldn't have any live fires going. We had to have safety people there just in case some fires broke out. It's a test to do it on location and have everybody out there the whole time. But it was really fun too. It was I can't really explain how a lot of people who didn't really know each other that well got very close and had a very true bond by the end of this. So shit got real in that way too. I think the real reason we deserve a development deal is because some of the best artists I've ever worked with came together and pushed themselves and put themselves in a situation that's not necessarily easy or comfortable, and like we all really put our minds to doing something bold and different and original. And I'm just very, I'm humbled and honored by the effort that everybody put in working on this, and still has been for this whole, it's almost a year now. So I think if for any reason we deserve something, it's because a lot of really great artists came together to make something, and I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. We definitely have limitations, but I actually didn't find it as difficult as you would think, not using the traditional language, because Gemma is such a, she's an apt improv comic, and she's also she's got so much expressive capabilities with her physical comedy. So, and honestly, it's not just Gemma, the whole cast. We're just a bunch of really, really great body comics. So, no, I didn't really find it that difficult. And it's kind of amazing, the whole crew really came together and were got the jokes and got everything. So it just seemed to work in a really organic way. I think the most important quality in a film director is an ability to speak to a lot of different people and listen to a lot of different people, and to hear them on a level that doesn't have it's very hard to not be influenced. There's so many people, in my experience, there's so many people that are around you when you're there directing that you really rely on and love the opinions of, and want the opinions of. So it's easy to get overwhelmed by that. And I think the best directors are people who are able to take in information but not lose sight of the goal, and they're able to really hear people out to maybe get things to a better place that you wouldn't have seen on your own. Craigslist. No, I'm joking. We just, our props department they worked a really long time. We had a lot of people coming together. So many people had to wear so many hats in this. It's a small production. And so like our producers, our props people, our hair and makeup, everybody really had a hand in helping us kind of bring this stuff together. So the feet they're not everybody's favorite on this set, but they were kind of a compromise we had to come to. There's quite a lot of different large feet available out there, but not that many good ones, in my opinion. Never forget the shot list. That thing is golden, and it provides so much for you and the DP. It's just integral, and there are times that it happened when it wasn't around, and it just creates havoc. Never forget the shot list.
Oh dear.